The American economy is in turmoil. President Trump's handling of tariffs and the ongoing trade war has sparked frustration across the nation. A brand new CNN poll reveals that Americans are deeply unhappy with the president's approach to the economy, with 56% disapproving of his handling of this critical issue. But what does this mean for Trump's presidency, and how will this affect the future of America's economy? Let's dive into the full story. In the first 6 weeks of President Trump's second term, his approval rating stands at 45%, while 54% of Americans disapprove of his overall performance. Surprisingly, this 45% approval rating matches the highest point of his first term, which occurred during the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. However, despite this small victory, Trump's numbers are deeply underwater when it comes to the economy, with 56% of Americans expressing dissatisfaction with his handling of tariffs and the trade war. The poll was conducted before the major stock market crash that occurred earlier this week, which wiped out all the gains made since Trump's re-election. Experts suggest that this downward spiral is a direct result of Trump's aggressive tariff policies, which have raised prices, hurt American businesses, and created uncertainty in global markets. White House officials reveal that Trump remains firm on his tariff strategy, believing that the U.S. is being taken advantage of in global trade. According to insiders, Trump views tariffs as a powerful negotiating tool, and he's willing to raise them even higher despite warnings from economists and market experts about the risk of a potential recession. While Trump's overall approval rating sits at 45%, his performance on specific issues tells a more complicated story. 51% of Americans approve of his handling of immigration, marking a 7-point increase from his first term. However, his approval rating on healthcare, foreign policy, and tariffs remains low, with only 39% supporting his handling of the trade war. The most alarming statistic for Trump, however, is the 44% approval and 56% disapproval on the economy, an issue that was once considered his strongest suit. This 12-point negative gap is the worst rating he's received on the economy in his entire political career. When asked about the current state of the country, 65% of Americans believe things are going badly, while only 35% feel positive about the direction the nation is heading. Although this number has slightly improved from 29% in January, it still reflects widespread dissatisfaction and fear about the future. Political analysts believe that Trump's aggressive tariff policy is backfiring, causing chaos in the markets and pushing everyday Americans to lose confidence in his leadership. Despite the growing backlash, Trump remains firmly committed to his tariff strategy. In a recent press conference, he dismissed concerns about the stock market crash, saying, "Markets will go up and they'll go down, but we have to rebuild our country." White House insiders reveal that Trump sees tariffs as the only way to pressure countries like China and Mexico into better trade deals. However, critics argue that this approach is causing more harm than good, with American farmers, manufacturers, and consumers suffering from rising costs and job losses. With Trump's approval rating on the economy sinking, Democrats are seizing the moment to go on the offensive. Political experts suggest that the economy will be the defining issue in the next election, and Trump's inability to stabilize the market could cost him critical support from swing voters. Democratic strategists are urging their leaders to be more aggressive in holding Trump accountable for the economic chaos. They argue that Trump's policies have only benefited the wealthy while leaving working-class Americans struggling to survive. As the market continues to decline and public frustration grows, the pressure on Trump to shift his strategy is mounting. Will he double down on tariffs, risking further economic instability? Or will he finally listen to economists and business leaders urging him to ease trade restrictions? The coming weeks will be crucial in determining the fate of the U.S. economy and Trump's political future. So, what do you think? Are Trump's tariff policies helping America or destroying the economy? Should he stick with his strategy or change course to avoid a recession? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like, share, and subscribe for more political updates and economic analysis. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video.